Hello everyone, welcome back to NoobCraft. I don't know if you guys can see, look at the background. That's my mushroom farm. I did a little upgrading. I think it looks really cool. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments if you guys like it. You know, we're gonna go through a couple things that I've completed that I was working on. You know, you guys, if you like it, let me know in the comments. You guys want to see me do any specific farms or any buildings, or what do you guys want to see? Just let me know. Right now, well, I'm not going to tell you what we're going to do right now. I have to tell you though, I work from home and I am technically at work right now. So I might have to take a couple of breaks here and there. So if there's quiet spots, that's why. So there's our palette of what I'm going to be working on. Alright, let's go check out the mushroom. What do you guys think? I think it turned out really well. I think it looks really cool, especially from a distance out here. Really cool. I like it. Yeah, really cool. Ooh, some clay. I was I was just going around. I went around this whole island and all the areas around here and got as much clay as I could find because I need to make brick blocks for another project I'm working on. So got a few projects that I'm working on. Looks like I missed one in the water here. Anyway, here's our mushroom. I love it. Well, tell me what you guys think. Changed up a little bit. Give it some more, depth, a little more realism. I know it's not, spectacular, uh, but I really like it, and from a distance it looks really cool. So yeah, on the insides here, wanted to break up the quilt look here from the mushroom blocks, since they're all red and white everywhere. So I went ahead and I used the red nether brick to break it up. And obviously up close it looks a little weird because it's bricks. I could have used, red concrete powder or red concrete even, or even red terracotta or something like that to break up the color. But I needed something that I could make stairs from, and the only thing close enough I could find was the red nether brick that I could make stairs. The other colors may have looked a little bit more, I don't know, matching, I guess, up close. But none of them you can make stairs with, which is silly. I can't believe you can't make stairs out of like hardened concrete. Anyway, so that's what we went with. I think it looks really cool, especially from like by my house. It looks really great. Just a lot of depth here. Gave it some look. So yeah, looks really cool. And I kind of added the floor ground here. I did decide to keep these. One day maybe I will make it so cows will fall down and we can collect what happens to them. But I kind of like the way it is right now. Doesn't have to look, perfect or exact or whatever, realistic. But yeah, I like it. It looks really good. I'm proud of it. These here are the AFK locations. I did one on each side. There's two in the water. It was said that it needs to be 31 blocks away. So each one of these is 31 blocks away. And then I went ahead and used the birch doors. I thought it matched pretty good. So you can kind of just come in here, AFK for a while, and wait for, it to happen. So here's the other one right there. And then we got the two in the water. There's this one, and there's that one. So I'll show you how they work here. Yeah. Just go in here. Not going to put in water elevators or anything. It's not that big a deal. This is just fine. So just come up here and you can AFK here on this side. The other one is the same. Just come down here. I think it's along this back or the inside. Where is it? Oh, right there. In the front. Didn't see it. Okay. All right. Yeah, and that's this one. And the one I've noticed that you get a better return from is the one over here. Was this the north side? This one here seems like you get a better return when you're waiting. I did want to kind of sit up there and wait and see when they would appear. It's not real great anyway because you're supposed to make this like 125 blocks above ground level, which I didn't do. I didn't want it to look super awkward. I actually really like the way this looks. Oh my gosh, did I really leave this here? I left some scaffolding. That's really funny. Okay, let's get rid of that. That's fun. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, it's not going to be something that's going to be giving me tons and tons of meat and leather, but it works, for what I need it for. I don't need 10,000 leather an hour. It would be nice if it did work a little bit faster, but, this is what it is. It covered the hole that I made from when we were going to do the slime farm here. So there's our hole. There's no way I was going to fill that back up. So anyway, yeah, I mean, this is me not even AFKing. Honestly, I haven't really stood here at all for quite a while. I've been doing other things, swimming around. So that's one side. So there's one on every side. Yeah, that one's not that great. Not that great. Not that great. So, this is obviously, like I said, me not even AFKing here. I could sit over there for a few hours and see what it gets us, but I'm not really interested in doing it. I don't really need it right now, so I'm not too worried about it. Anyway, so yeah, there's my mushroom. I do have another project I want to work on right here. I want to put a house around this flower farm. I think it'd look really cool having a house here. We could have, something to look at over there. I've got an idea in my head that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull a picture off of the internet, something I can look at and we'll do it that way. Because that's what I did here. I wanted to do some kind of a lake house idea. Found, you know, a lake house picture on the internet. I believe the house was even for sale. And that's what I built roughly, you know, loosely to what it was. And I think that my house turned out extremely well. Especially with the picture, I only had a front picture. It didn't have a back or sides. And there was only like one or two interiors, which was helpful because the one interior was the front entrance, which showed a stairway. So that was what I did. Something similar to that. I mean, it's obviously not exact. So that's what I did there. I'm going to probably do something similar here. I've got a house idea in my head. We'll look it up and see if we can find it. And we'll do it there. We'll have it facing my house. I think it'll look really cool. So that's one project I want to do. Now that this is done, I'm considering that completed. The project I'm thinking about doing right now, well, I'm still not going to tell you. Actually, we're still going over what we've done. So, oh man, I forget how I get up. Anyways, okay, let's go check out. Well, yeah, let's check out. So the other thing I was working on, so when we built the gold farm, which I can run around, I don't remember if I've shown that. So when we built the gold farm, when we came in here, the portal was so close that this whole area was completely covered in pigmen. And we lagged out, and then I was fighting them off because they all wanted to attack me. And I came down here. I made it down to that stair, and they killed me. So we had to figure that out. So yeah, so that happened, and I think one of the pigmen took my sword and my armor because I put it to peaceful, and the only thing left was these 3 tools. So I had to make a new sword, and I've been having to make a new armor set, and I made 2 just because I'm tired of losing it all the time. So anyways, what we decided is we would do a double trident killer for this. So I linked the portal up to the gold farm portal, and there's a couple of gaps, if you see, and so they're supposed to drop down, which if there's more than one, they'll drop down. They're supposed to walk off the edge there, and they'll drop down. And what I used a spawner tutorial, except for obviously in the nether you can't use water, so I used lava to try to push them down, which works pretty good. It's not as good as water. It's kind of more like a moat. They kind of get, I don't know, it's like molasses more than it is like water or anything. Anyway, they get pushed down here, and we get to kill them a second time in the nether. And get some, just a little bit extra XP. I didn't make any collection system. I'm not too worried about what's in here. It's not a whole ton, and it's not made to be the sole source of items. You know, I guess you could make a collection system, but I just didn't really care. I don't really want to for this. Maybe one day I'll decide to do that, but right now I don't need it. I mean, there was a nice little section here. It would fit in really well. Um, and it just barely despawned. So anyways, yeah, that's that. That's the gold farm. I don't know what you'd call it. The secondary. Yeah. What else did we finish? A lot of it was honestly just getting gear back from getting killed again. And then when I was getting lava, that is one thing we did, and you don't have to see it, I guess. Getting lava, I got lost and then was killed by a skeleton. So I almost lost my gear again. Luckily I found it all, and I decided to make a pathway to get lava. Since we're super high up, we're at 118 here. And the lava level is 30... I want to say like 32 or something like that. So that's a pigman and that's a zombie pigman. I see. So that's done. I don't think I did anything else that I can think of. So yeah, got lots more brick here to collect. It's just the 4. Oh, these 8 ones. These 8 front ones. Alright. How do you get... Oh, where's my... Oh, I have it in hard mode. So they busted through my door. I'm actually going to cover that with glass. Seeing as how I don't really use the door. At first I was I had a door there because I was sleeping down there. This was my room when I first got the house put together. This was my room area. And then I decided half the time these guys might not make it. Okay. So, yeah. So half the time there were, because the way I built this, it's on stilts, kind of like a lake house might be that's in the water. So it's on stilts, plus in the middle there was is my mine shaft, and that was how I was getting to it. But mobs can get underneath here, and so half the time I wasn't able to sleep. So I decided to make my bedroom upstairs in here, like this. And since then, I haven't really needed the door because I was going in and out. Plus, at first, before I had my storage situated upstairs, I was using this storage for like wooden stuff. And then this whole section was all storage boxes. And so I was going in and out all the time. And so, I mean, I kept the door, but honestly, I really use this more often anyway. Just to come out here. So I decided, since they're breaking my door down anyway, might as well just cover it up. I think that'll be good. I like keeping these open areas open like this. I never get anything coming in this way because there's no way they can get up here. But I do have this dock here, and some mobs can get up on here. if they do it just right, if they're smart enough. And I've had mobs come in. And I've died in this room before. AFK'd. So, it's dangerous. I don't know, maybe I could put... a gate here, kind of like I have upstairs. I don't know. I just kind of like it open, you know? I did add these today. I need to go get another acacia bush. I just think that looks kind of neat. I don't know what I'll do here. I don't know if I want a gate here. But yeah, that's definitely the only other way they can get in. So anyways, yeah, that's enough about that. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and show you the gold farm. I think we already showed it, but I don't remember. I've done a few streams, and I haven't uploaded any of it. A lot of it I just was kind of just playing. I don't know how exciting they'll be to watch if I upload them. So anyway, yeah, here's our gold farm using the JC Plays tutorial. And I can link that if I upload this to YouTube. So you do have to have fire spread on for it to work. The only thing I don't really like about it is, you know, the chance of fire spread affecting things. You can turn it off when you're not using it, but I seem to use it quite a bit so far. Of course, I was upgrading my armor. So yeah, we can turn it off really quick. So yeah, it will not work now. So you hit this button and the mechanic works, and you turn that on for the trident killer, and then down in here, you know, you're supposed to get the chest, but I've kind of created, you get so much swords and rotten flesh from this thing that I came up with this little furnace feeder. You just kind of fill these chests up and it continuously feeds the furnaces, and then they send the ingots down here, or nuggets. So I've just been making nuggets. That's all I've from when it started. Make all this from all the swords. That's how many swords I've smelted. Yeah, you do the math on that. That's crazy, right? And then this is all from the farm. Just getting nuggets and bars. You don't get blocks. I've been making blocks. And then I decided to make a trash can here. And it sends it out into the lava to get disposed of. And then I had a couple of anvils here because I was making armor. That one's broken. I should try to remember to bring another one. Oh, I don't have an ender chest on me. That is interesting. Anyway, yeah. That's how that works. Gotta be careful coming out of here. There's creepers everywhere. So yeah, that's the gold farm. And yeah, because of the mechanic, it sends pigment onto both sides. And then I've got an idea of what I want to do to make it look kind of nicer. So it's not so kind of awkward in the middle there. But I'm going to use gold and possibly gilt blackstone, which I've actually never found in survivals at this point in my Minecraft career. I've never found a bastion. I've never really looked, but I've never found a bastion yet in survival, and so I haven't found that, and I haven't traded. Well, I have traded a little bit with the pigmen, but not that much, just a little bit. I don't really have gold to just hand out. But, you know, long-term goal is to maybe make a pigman trading system. I think that would be kind of fun to do. But anyway, I want to use gold and gilded blackstone, I think, to make something around there. That's why I use dirt, so that I could, when I'm ready, I could easily just switch it out for gold or whatever I decide to use. I'll make some sort of tower or something. I don't know. Maybe you guys can give me an idea of what kind of building you want to see there. I don't really have anything specific that I have in mind. Probably just do some sort of tower, just a random tower I would just kind of create from scratch, which is cool. You know, I don't know what I'll come up with. So I could do that. Like I said, I don't really have any ideas specifically. I just kind of know what I want to use as material. Yeah, so that's one project I want to do. Another project I want to do, I'm going to go ahead and sleep before I run over there. I was watching B-dubs in Hermitcraft, and I know that Java is different than Bedrock, so I'm not sure exactly the mechanics of how it'll work, but I've done some of the things that he was doing before, and I'm pretty sure it should work. But he made a wool farm, and I'm thinking about doing that here, because we have this wool here, and we've been trying to get red and white to complete Rixer 1's Park Rix, his lighthouse here. But when I did the math, we were going to need like 10,000 and something each block, each red and white. And so it's been, you know, quite a while building it. I don't know if I like the way it looks. So I've just kind of been on a hiatus on building it. I just don't want it to look like a red and white cake. So I haven't really gotten back to that. I have been collecting red and white slowly still, though. So we definitely have a few blocks we can still use. We decided to go wool because it was the first, you know, we wanted to build it, and it's an easy block to come up with when you're first starting out. So anyways, yeah, definitely a lot cheaper than using concrete. But that being said, I have tons and tons of gravel now. If I went and got some sand And I used my flower farm to make red and white dye. Could probably do cement. Oh, but man, it's a lot of work. Plus, I have a lot of other of my own projects still to do. So yeah, I want to build that house over there. And so over here, I want to do a wool farm. So these guys will keep down here, you know, for show to look at still. But yeah, so that's what I want to do here. So that's what I got all the brick for. I want to do some sort of brick building. And then what I'll do is, so these guys will be just for like looks. But what we'll do is, of course, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know how that's going to work if I have the sheep down here. I kind of do want them as decoration still. Anyway, we'll do on the second floor here is where we'll build the actual farm of the sheep. And we'll have it funnel down into chests. I think each one separately. I don't know. We'll see. Might have to do the math and see how much brick I'm going to need and walls and stuff. We'll come up with an idea. So that's project 2-ish. So that one I want to do. That one might be easier depending on what I use. This one I want to do. So that's 2 projects. And then I have a third project. I don't like that there. I want to put it here. Actually, I want them both gone. Yep, that just happened. So, my other project, wow, I don't even know where I'm at. Weird spot for a tree, right? Anyways. Yeah, I'm totally getting sidetracked. But we're in the area that I'll be in. So this looks like a creeper blew this up. Okay. So my other project that I'm thinking about doing right now is this. This is the pumpkin and melon farm. And this is the slowest farm ever. Only because it deals with how fast things grow. There we go. So, you know, it works as you sit here or in the area. So it actually works when I'm at the gold, which is kind of cool. So yeah, you get stuff. But I hate the way it looks. It's terrible. Um, so I want to change it. And that's what I'm going to be working on now. Well, today, tonight, whatever. Like I said, I will be taking a lot of breaks. I don't have any, on-screen things to tell you that I'm on break. So yeah, sorry, I'm just looking at it, kind of getting an idea of what I want to do. Okay, yeah, that's what I want to do. So we get some materials. Um, did I not get that die? I swear I grabbed the die. Oh my gosh. I do that so much. All right. So I do have to take a little break here. Not very long. So I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Yeah. As we were saying before, got kind of this palette here. See if we can make a pumpkin. Come on, there we go. All right. Shoot. That's not what I want to do either. I think in order for this to work, I do have to have so this one won't be anything, I believe. Need all these materials. So So one thing here. So this won't be anything. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So cool. Come on. Oh my gosh. So annoying. Can't you just jump up? Yeah, I mean, definitely not as cool as I thought it would look. It's not big enough. Hmm. Oh boy, I don't know. I think I'm overthinking it. The question is do I want it to be square? Looks like a creeper died there. That looks like gunpowder. Haha, you died on my cactus. Anyway. Question is, do I want to keep it a square or do I want to try to make it rounder? Hmm. Go. That's still the same length that way. So what if I... Oh, I hate that. That's why we can't have nice things, Minecraft. Why does it do that? 99 times out of 100 it goes towards you. Okay, so this is... Gosh, that's 2. So 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's too far out. So it would need to be here. I don't want that there, actually. Gosh, why can't things just work? Everything... They know that I want to keep all the materials, so... Anyway, whatever. Okay. So... And that would be that. Or it would actually be that. Yeah, it'd have to be that, wouldn't it? See, it works. Is that right? One, two. I gotta make sure it's correct. One, two, three, one, two, three. One, two. Yeah, that's not right. Oh, because this isn't far enough out. It should be here. There we go. So that would be that. Yeah, I know. You like water. You want to play in the water. But I don't... Ay, crap. My bad. Let's try that again. Hey! I did it! Yeah. Alright.